Right now to some photosensitive viewers ahead of this next live report. If you've ever dreamed of traveling to space, we're getting the chance to do that in a way, and we don't even have to leave Earth. We don't have to leave Western Washington at all. Let's check in with Abby Acone, joining us from the Tacoma Armory with more information on the infinite. Abby, what's happening?
Bill, this is absolutely incredible. You know, most of us aren't billionaires or astronauts and won't be able to go to space actually in our lifetime, but this is pretty fantastic. So this is a virtual reality experience. Basically, you put on these goggles when you come in. You're going to explore the Tacoma Armory. Tickets, by the way, $15 to $50. I want to show you video of what it looks like once you put on these goggles. So you're stepping out into space. You're looking at the International Space Station. I tried this earlier this morning. It took me a second to get used to it, but it is spectacular. It feels like you're right there. Feels like you're right there with the astronauts. You get to do a little bit of a spacewalk situation. It really feels like you are there. The audio visual quality is really high. I love that. Again, the entire experience lasts for about 60 minutes. The virtual reality portion is about 35. Now, we also wanted to bring you into this space specifically as we take you back out here live. This is an amazing visual display. And I want to bring in our virtual reality expert here. This is Petro Silas. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Thanks for having me.
Oh my gosh, describe the space that we're in right now. It's fantastic.
Mm-hmm. This is an art piece, an art installation by Ryoji Keita, who's a pretty popular Japanese artist. And he really likes data and data-driven projects. So what we see now is like from the microscopic to the macroscopic. Which basically means like we're going from the tiniest part of Earth, which is atoms, molecules, and we're zooming out until eventually we go into space, and eventually we're just going to explode and repeat everything, just like the Big Bang.
Yeah, it's amazing, and like the data on these visual displays is really, really striking. So it's about 60 minutes total. This exhibit, by the way, is lasting all the way through the end of July for people 8 years and up. Now, for people who are photosensitive or who have motion sickness, that kind of thing, where can people find information about what this experience might be like for them?
Everything is online. We have the infiniteseattle.com. I don't know what more to say, that 8-year-olds and up can come. Kids are fine. If it's your first time doing VR, it's a pretty good first experience. It's really lifelike. It might be very intense for you, but don't worry about that. We have other accommodations. We have a seated version. I mean, we also have like a tablet version if you really don't want anything sticking on your face or your eyes.
So there are really modifications for people for their comfort level. Okay, a lot of people haven't done virtual reality before. Mm-hmm. So just describe, what does it look like once you put the goggles on?
Well, the goggles really replicate exactly what your eyes see naturally. So, for example, if you need glasses, the goggles will show your vision without glasses. So that's why we recommend people wear glasses or ideally wear contact lenses. Mm-hmm. But it really immerses you. You really feel like it's real. It fools your brain into believing that what you're seeing is actuality. And this exhibition does a pretty good job at convincing you, honestly. So
describe more. Once you put on the goggles, you're walking through the International Space Station. There are these little green orbs out there that you can touch, you can experiment with. Describe in greater detail the visual aspect of this.
Sure. So once you put on the headset, you're going to be face to face with the ISS. It's going to come towards you. You get to enter it. Then there's these floating orbs. They're like bubbles. You get to touch one or two, and then it just completely engulfs your vision, and you can turn around 360 degrees. Yeah. And then you're like in this space with the astronauts. They're eating, they're exercising, they're laughing, they're crying. Like, you get to see all of that.
It's extremely lifelike. It felt like high definition, which was amazing. Thank you so much, Petro. It's so great being with you this morning. We're going to be showing you some of these other amazing exhibits here in the next hour. For now, I'll send things back over to you in the studio.
All right. Cool stuff, Abby. That is really amazing. We'll check back with you. You know,